Same thing. About there. All right, give it a shot. Okay, hopefully you watched our install video. The tile is in and we're happy with it. This episode, we're gonna show you what it's like. The tile is kind of expensive, so is it gonna hold up? Is it strong? Watch this and tell me what you think. Alright, so with our little jack, I got the truck up as high as I could to take the weight. You can actually see there where the little jack was on there. So let's bring this thing down. We'll take a look. We'll see what it does. This was right where I had the jack stand. You see, like I was explaining, it's cut into the tile a little bit there and there, but that's actually pretty impressive. You gotta think all the weight is concentrated on this small portion of the jack stand, so you think it would actually cut into the tile. So that's actually pretty good, right? Let's see, this brakes actually cracks. I think it's probably harder than what I should. This cracks, where this just seems to, when you really hit it, actually chunks break out of it. That stuff holds up pretty good. I see this tile here actually cracks. You see a couple of blows that has just put holes in it, the shape of the hammer, where the Swisstrax holds up pretty good. You can see here where I nailed it, I mean real hard, but the rest of it, it holds up surprisingly well. Like I said earlier, this isn't going in the shop, this is just going to go in the office, but it is kind of nice to see how it would hold up if we did do this in the shop. And welding over this, it seems like I'm actually trying to find the burns where it landed on it. There's a little bit right there, but I tell you what, let's actually heat up a piece of metal and drop it on this stuff and see what it does. Same thing, we've got a cherry red. Let's drop it right here. Let's see how it does. Okay, so in the office we're not going to drop a screaming hot bolt on the tile and watch it stink the place up. Real world test is something that a lot of people have asked from the last video. Is what's it like to clean? If you spill stuff on it, is it difficult to get to? Is it a bad design? If you spill oil on it, how do you get it up? Let's take a look. So this is about the worst stuff we have in the shop, is aluminum and stainless filings. So let's collect a little bit of this right here. Let's go ahead and let's spill this all in our lovely tile. And you can see it's gone all the way through, but if you rub on this right here, just from this angle, it looks clean. So it's not like something shows up drastic, you gotta drop everything and clean it. So I'm gonna use a regular shop vac. I don't think a stand-up vacuum would work because it doesn't have the same kind of suction and it spreads it over a wide area. This is our metal through here. So I'll do this without cutting it, just so you can see exactly how easy it is. So you can see I did just that square. And it looks like you got everything up. Here's the other square here. You can see there's the metal. Again, let's do this. I'll do it live just so you can see there's no editing or no trickery. See that? Got every single bit up. I think what makes this work so well is each one of these is almost like a little square down to the carpet, so it's sealed. So when you put this vacuum over this area, it concentrates on that one spot. So these ribs here go all the way down, so it's kind of like partitions. So I think that's why it cleans it so well and it's so easy to get it up. But in the event you spill oil on this, worst case, you're going to pop one of these tiles up. Each tile can pop up really easy. I'm not going to put oil on here because we have carpet underneath. So let's simulate that, and I'll do it on a piece of tile in the shop. So I'm going to pour a little bit of oil on here. I'll put it right about there. I mean, that would suck, right? So again, you're not going to be able to get to it right away. So let's just let it sit for a second. Then if we was to, this is what you'd clean up your floor with, you kind of wipe the top. Well, you're not going to get to it because the oil is now trapped down here. So basically you're going to remove 1, 2, 3, however many tiles that is covering your leak. So again, just break them apart. So there's one tile removed. There's our oil spill. And of course it's on our tile a little bit. But take another tile up, get to our oil spill. However you clean your oil up, let's clean that. What we're going to do is give these a wash with some soap and water, clean the floor, and put them back down. But what I found to do is use some degreaser, spray it on there, and then on the back side there is these like little steps, so you're gonna have to spray in there to get them up there. It kind of traps the oil in here. So what I'm gonna do is spray this. I just let most of the oil drain out, so there's not a lot in there. But what I would do now is pressure wash that tile and let it dry, and then we can put it back down. So let's say you're pulling out of the garage and you're in a bit of a rush and your foot slips and you punch the gas. Let's see what happens. That worked.
Well, that's what happens when you burn out a Swisstrax. And don't burn out on your Swisstrax. You see what happens? They don't hold up to burnouts.
Okay, so that's our finale of testing the Swisstrax. So if you see that tile above the door, you'll now know where that came from. It's going to be a permanent piece of art fixture in this shop. So do I like Swisstrax? Yes, I am extremely impressed with it. I'm considering doing it in my home garage. If you like this, if you like the video, give us a thumbs up, give us a comment. Remember this coupon code. It will save you 5% even on Swisstrax's sale. So if you like it, go ahead and buy it and put in our coupon code and let us know you saw our video. Thanks, I'm John from LHT Performance. Subscribe.